Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And our starting pitcher here today, Brandon Pfaadt. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Number 3 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
First pitch, 111.
The pitch. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Just off the inside edge. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike on the inside corner. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Suarez drifts towards it, squeezes it, and there's one down. Now it's the DH, 2 for 10 in the series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. McCarthy makes the catch, out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. 3 for 10 in the series so far.
Jackson Merrill.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Now here is on a line, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Padres leave a pair, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. The line of the pitch. There's a strike. Darvish, multi-time all-star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the 1st. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. It features a great veteran presence, Eugenio Suarez.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado now as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bounced out to short. Machado out of the play. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Rosario. 3 for 7 in the series so far. This to center field. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Number 32 at the plate now as he chases after that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's outside.
2-2.
No score here in the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now.
Hey, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Corbin Carroll leading things off. It takes a strike. Right side, hard hit. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Christian Walker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Walker, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Gabriel Moreno in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he pumps in a strike. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the
whips it to first. 3 up, 3. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man. He reached out a walk his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Campusano gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that skips into dirt.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
This one smacked out to left center. Thomas snags it on the run. Throw behind the runner that got him doubled off. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Into center. Thomas gets under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Rosario. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one's in there. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. The other way. He takes it on his own. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Chase Field. Start of the 4th. And here is number 80. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Now this one gets through. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Machado in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Sosa. Off balance feet. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Eggy Rosario. Down the middle for a strike.
1 strike.
Outside. Now a fly ball to right center. Carroll snags it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. In there at the knees. 1-1. And a foul ball left side. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marte at second with 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Arizona, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, number 32. Back to work. Line drive. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. In there for strike 1. Campusano, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. On a line, base hit. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man. He's got the power, but great contact skills. Oh, he gloves it. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Now back, the center fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That one fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Bat picks to first. Campusano dives back in safely.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. Played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field for someone's pressure for them, they feel that they are right at home. Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now number 80. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. And ball one. Out towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Christian Walker digs in now.
The first baseman,
The pitch.
Walker.
And that's through there for a strike.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. To the right side, Rosario. Gets it to first, and a quick out, number one.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle, Rosario. Throws to first in time. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. He continues. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Frias.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Carroll puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Corbin Martin up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 down, base is empty.
1-2.
Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Frias checks over to first, and he's back. And here is Eggy Rosario. Out to center. Thomas gets under it. And there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. That's ripped. Base hit. Machado around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. Campusano hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Checks over to first, back safely. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-0. Now it's the right fielder. Center field. Thomas makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the lead. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Sends it to first, and Arizona is... And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter. He's already homered in this game. First, Tatis dives back in. That one the other way. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jackson Merrill. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. First and second, no outs. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Tagging the got him. Tatis picked off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and deals.
1 ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And here it comes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-2. Struck him out looking. Padres. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jonathan Indy at the plate. This to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So man aboard. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The Padres leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in.
And that chance handled. There's 1, and that's 2.
Now
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now Christian Walker, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. The pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one almost hit him. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Misses outside. 3-1.
3-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. Inside move to second, and he's back in easily. Man at second, and it's fouled away. Three and 2 now. Line drive, base hit. Around third, fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Now it's the shortstop. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
The Padres up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Oh, and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cancel.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Rosario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And delivers outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Up now, the Padre leadoff man. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. New pitcher on here, Corbin Martin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Foul ball. At the belt and fires. That one to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Thomas in the box again. Takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And into the pool. It's out of here. That one felt good. His 7th home run of the season. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here comes a pitch. Number 80 at the plate now. That's ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away. And now the first baseman. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Zips it to first, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. Ground ball up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a strike in there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 6-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Mm-hmm.